We're looking live at Texas Motor Speedway for race number 6 of the Superstar Cup Series for the Demo Derby Devin 250. Currently drivers on the racetrack right now here for the heat race. 7 laps in total here tonight for heat number 1. Take a quick look at our starting lap here in a few moments time for heat number 1. On pole position will be Craig Martin in first, Jared Skinner in second. Third will be Zach Stewart, and fourth will be Matt Sisler. Fifth will be Skylar Jones. Sixth will be Daniel Molex. Seventh will be Michael James. Eighth, Jordan Warnock. Ninth will be Nathan Lamont. 10th will be Michael Malm. Raymond Williams will be 11th. Ruben Rose will be 12th. Thomas Spencer 13th. Albert Lopez 14th. Bill Lamb 15th. Donnie Kite 16th in that round out our field here tonight. We're about to take the green flag here at Texas, and green flag is out. We are underway here at Texas Motor Speedway for heat number 1. They're rocking their way past 1 and 2 here, while working their way down the back straightaway. Still side by side here for the race lead off of turn number 2. Now in turn number 3 and 4, side by side, still contact further on back. Here's some carnage. Maybe Thomas Spencer around with a few other drivers as well. Bill Lamp involved, I believe, as well, possibly. Actually, Brady McWilliams with Jared Skinner. Craig Martin still side by side for the race lead here in lap number 2. Foul here off the turn number 4 right there. Here comes Skinner back to the inside. Gonna try to do something here. Skinner gonna try to clear here off the turn number 2. Is he gonna be able to do that? Is a rocking their way into turn number 1 and 2 once again. 5-car pack here, now 6. Skylar Jones kind of in the caboose right there. Wolk still looking to get by Craig Martin here in the turn at number 3. Doesn't have quite the momentum to do so. Off of turn number 4, still single file here for the most part. The top 6 drivers. Skylar Jones on the inside there. Michael James off of turn 2, still side by side. And Mark's Craig more up ahead. So looks like Craig Martin cooked the apron there on the middle 1 and 2. Off of turn 2, goes up the racetrack. Will Matt Sisler take advantage? Looks like he will. To the inside he goes. We'll clear off the turn 4 now in turn number 1 as well. Ruben Rose side by side here in the turn number 1 with Nathan Lamont. Further on back. Side by side still off turn number 2. As Ruben Rose will clear the turn number 3, but off of turn number 4, it's going to be Jared Skinner picking up the heat number 1 win. Daniel Molex will be in second behind him. Up 4 spots here. Skylar Jones in 5th as well. Sky, like I said, picked up the heat number 1 win. Let's advance to heat number 2 right now. Let's see what happens here in heat number 2. Team number 2 on the grid right now. It's going to be Alex Anderson on pole position. Hunter Senior will be in second. Third will be Dustin Coggin. Fourth will be Sam Hoff. Fifth will be Isaiah Waltrus. And sixth will be Ryan Houston. Seventh will be Nate Bogus. Jackson Bonsack will be 8th. Ninth will be Tony Allison. And 10th will be Christopher Bush. 11th will be Russell Windsor. And 12th will be Nathan Johnson. 15th will be Dylan Johnson. 14th will be Alex McQueen. 15th will be John Santoro. Riding out the field here for heat number 2. Alex Anderson leading us down into turn 1 here in a few moments' time. This field is ready and set here. Just a few moments here before we go green. His truck could enter turn number 4 and then in the pit lane here in a few moments time. There's a pit truck and the pit lane. There's a field coming into the restart zone. It's going to be Alex Anderson. He'll lead us to the green as green flag is out here for heat number 2. There's no contact there. Around goes Hunter Sr. He's going to save it right from the field. That's going to separate a few drivers with a 3 abreast down and off the turn number 2. Senior saves it, but going to lose a ton of spots there to put himself all the way back in the 9th place here right now. As one more car, Hunter Senior round off of turn number 4 on the front straight away and backwards to the line he goes. Round goes Hunter Senior off of turn number 4. 100% sure on what happened there. Go here in reverse for a few seconds as here's a replay off of turn number 4. Looks like Senior pretty wide. Someone hits the outside wall. Can't quite tell the car number there. Hits the outside wall and bounces into Hunter Senior, but Senior gonna be dead last year. Currently, Alex Anderson still out in front right now. Graphic for laps is not working, but right now for 6th and 7th place, it's Isaiah Walters and Nathan Johnson. They're side by side here. Down in turn number 3 and 4. It's still side by side here in the third pack. Great battle here. Isaiah Walters, Dustin Coggin. So far out here in the turn number 1. back here coming to white flag this time by Alex Anderson. Still leads the race right now currently. It's white flag in there. Final time around. Hoff trying to catch back up to him. Reinhausen into as well. Not too far behind. Off turn number 2. I just don't think. Anderson, it's going to be challenged too much here from Hoff through 34. The final time in heat number 2, Alex Anderson will pick up the Heat 2 win here tonight at Texas. As the rest of the field, top 5, Sam Hoff, Reinhausen 3rd, Jackson Fonsack 4th, and looks like to be Isaiah Walters in 5th. So, while these drivers have a quick little warm-up session, we'll take a quick little break as well. We'll be right back here for the main event here at Texas Motor Speedway. We're back live here at Texas Motor Speedway. Right now, grading here for the Demo Derby Devin 250 at Texas Motor Speedway. Let's take a quick look. Our starting lap here for tonight's main event. Zabosian got pole position earlier here tonight. It's going to be Jimmy Geikus going to be alongside him in second place. Third place will be Jared Skinner. Fourth will be Alex Anderson, our heat winners. Fifth place will be Jim Monks, and sixth place will be Sam Hoff. Seventh will be Matt Sisler. Eighth will be Ryan Houston. Ninth will be Michael James, and 10th will be Jackson Bonstock. 11th will be Skylar Jones, and 12th will be Isaiah Walters. 13th will be Craig Martin, and 14th will be Nathan Johnson. 15th will be Donnie Kite, 16th will be Alex McQueen. Bruno will be 17th, and Dustin Coggan will be 18th. 19th will be Nathan Lamont, and 20th will be John Santoro. 21st will be Alba Lopez, and 22nd will be Russell Windsor. 23rd will be Zach Stewart, 24th will be Christopher Bush. 25th will be Dylan Lamp, and 26th will be Dylan Johnson. 27th will be Jordan Warnock, and 28th will be Tony Allison. 29th will be Michael Malm, and 30th will be Nate August. 31st will be Thomas Fincher, and 32nd Hunter Sr. Round our field here that will be Braden McWilliams in 33rd place. As the field going to be set here off of turn number 4, 150 laps in total, 250 miles. Space car pulls off the pit lane. Cons goes and leads to the green, and green flag is out. We're underway here for the Demo Derby Devin 250 at Texas Motor Speedway. They work their way through 3 and 4 right now. Off of turn number 4, it's going to be Connors Rosen leads the pack in the turn number 1. Here comes Jared Skinner in second. He moves himself up ahead of Jimmy Geikus. Stops in third place right now on the initial start. Zoom car on the outside wall. It's Ryan Houston. Huge shenanigans behind. Ryan Houston hurting the outside wall. Broken right front. More wrecking behind. As caution will not come out quite yet. And there it is. Caution is out on the racetrack. As we'll take a quick look at what exactly went on there. It's kind of started on the entry to number 3, it seems like. We'll go to Ryan Houston here. On the outside wall, and then everyone trying to avoid just a big stack up in the turn number 1 there. I see a better view here in the drone cam. Yeah, I mean, just a bunch of people kind of throwing back kind of is what caused the caution. Christopher Bush, Felix Rodis, Hunter Sr. as well around. Just kind of getting loose there. Maybe a little bit of an aero bubble reds there as well, but He did keep in the outside wall. I don't believe he had a broken right front. Initially, I thought he did, but it looks like he just kind of kept on the outside wall. But anyways, we're under caution for the first time on lap number 5. As we're going green this time by. So here they come off of turn number 4, about to go back green here from lap number 7. Cause Bosun once again go this to the green, and green flag in the air. Cause Bosun with a good jump there. The turn at number 1, Jared Skinner with a good launch as well. Jim Geiger still side by side with Jim Mollix here for 3rd and 4th. Just side by side through 1 and 2. As off of turn number 4, looks like Jimmy Geikis will clear. Daniel Mollix barely right now currently. They work their way down to the back straightaway off of turn number 2. Flying by there off of turn number 2. Looks like Jared Skinner will take the race lead off of turn number 4 on the outside there. No drama there for Jared Skinner as a side by side there, Alex Anderson, Matt Sitzler. And if it's spreading out quite a bit here, most single file though right now. Alex Anderson trying to get around Nathan Johnson right now. Right now, most of the single file as they work their way down the back straight once again. Straight's going to open up a half-second lead over Jimmy, I guess, right now as they enter turn number 3 here at Texas Motor Speedway. See how single file these drivers are. Not very multi-groove right now early in this race. Could get more multi-groove throughout the run when these tires start to wear a little bit and more grip on the racetrack as well. The top 3 have kind of separated themselves a little bit here from Connor Zabozian or Olsitter right now. Just kind of simplifying, these drivers just trying to save their tires right now. So that's out here, Matt Sisler and Craig Martin right now currently. These drivers kind of selling right now here for a longer run. We'll see how it plays off though for these drivers. Right now for the race lead, Jared Skinner, Daniel Mullock side by side. On the issue of turn number 3 and 4. Off of turn number 4, still on the outside there is Jared Skinner trying to do something here. Mullock will take the race lead here right now. As Connor Zabozian has joined the picture as well right now currently. This looks like caution out on the racetrack right now. Looks like Craig Martin a little slow as Craig Martin very destroyed on the front straight. One other driver, Braden McWilliams, I believe, as well involved, possibly. Off of turn number 4 as Williams had nowhere really to go there. But we'll see. Let's see if I replay that one a little further on back. Further up ahead though of Williams. Williams off the turn number 4 right here. Involved late, and he goes. Everyone already spun out, so let's see what happened to him. So, like, got clips there from Nathan Lamont. Around goes a link. That was Michael James, maybe, and he also clips Brady McWilliams as well. And one other driver, couldn't quite see the name. Might have been Dylan Johnson. No, it was not. Even Christopher Bush, I believe. Someone at least, but second caution night here early on, and expect a lot of drivers to come out pit lane. Yes, the majority of them will. Here on lap number 22. As we had a pretty long green flag run there these past few laps. And there goes Daniel Morlix there. We are coming to the stripe. There's a field coming through 3 and 4. This car gonna pull in the pit lane, about to go back green here, lap number 24 from the 25. As he almost releases the green flag out here at Texas Motor Speedway. This good jump there for Daniel Morlix on Connors DeBodine and Jared Skinner. As Daniel Morlix is clear in turn number 1. I think this race is really going to decide from track position, possibly. Still side by side here for 3rd place. Single file in the turn number 1. Looks like Isaiah Walters ripping that top side, trying to make something work. But so far tonight, the outside lane hasn't been too effective, but worked well there. Now the 3 abreast down the back straight and entering turn 3. Here comes Isaiah Walters to the inside for 3rd. He's being pretty aggressive on this restart here, trying to make up those positions here on these opening laps of the restart. As he's on the inside, Jared Skinner with a good run down the front straightaway. Zabosian is clear though. He'll stay in 2nd. Skinner not quite clear enough. That's 3 wide once again. Isaiah Waltrus, Alex Anderson, Sam Hoff on the inside. Nathan Johnson up the racetrack though. As Isaiah Walters trying to be aggressive on that restart. Backfired just a little bit. He lost a few positions there. So you can make him up as Sam Hoff's on the inside of him right now. Still I see Isaiah Waltrus up to 3rd place once again. Just go on the inside. Alex Anderson on the top side. Nathan Johnson right now as well. As he watches strips on the top side once again, he'll stay in 3rd place after Jared Skinner trying to attack him on the inside. As now Jared Skinner, kind of a switcheroo there for him. He's on the outside of Isaiah Waltrus. There's a little contact for back. Nathan Johnson sideways on the apron, go up the racetrack. Right in front of Hunter Sr. and a few others. He'll save it though off of turn number 2. We'll keep it straight. We'll see a quick replay of what happened there to that 19 machine. So he's falling back to 11th place here. Alex Anderson just barely clipped the back end to the right rear of Nathan Johnson and move him back outside the top 10. But that cap shuffles the top 5 further ahead of the rest of the field. There's a little bit of gap between Alex Anderson and Sam Hoff. So that's how he is for around 12th place. As that's Nate Bogus and Dustin Coggin. Further up ahead though, Animal's trying to pull away a little bit more here these past few laps. pretty single file throughout most of the field. They rocket their way down in turn 1 side by side. That's for 4th place Isaiah Walters and Alex Anderson. The racetrack goes Hunter Sr. trying to go up the top side. I just don't think the outside lane is going to work very well here tonight. I mean, we saw Isaiah Walters side do on these restarts, but see how far back he's dropping out all the way down to 6th place. Just seems like once these tires wear out quickly, you got Texas Motor Speedway. Looks like caution is out on the racetrack. That's interesting. It's off side by side there. Looks like Jimmy Gott gets a little damage there. 2nd place starter. Spun around off on the entry of turn 1, it looks like. Looks like him and Jackson Fonstock making contact there. And around goes Jimmy Geckis. Right now we're working lap number 42. We're almost 1/3 of the way through of the Demo Derby Devin 250 at Texas Motor Speedway. This looks like most of the field will come down pit lane. I would not be surprised if some drivers elect to stay out here. Maybe get some track position. Well, Daniel more XP. Looks like actually no one's staying out there. Kind of surprisingly, I assume at least one or a couple, at least some drivers would elect to stay out there and try something. Going up here, win green next time by. It's we Dynamolts once again going to lead us to the green. See what he ends up doing here on this restart. Seems like the lead on these restarts have been having a great launch off of the restart zone, but we'll see if that will change here momentarily. I doubt it will though, but we'll see if anyone's a little aggressive here on the gas pedal. Green flag is out. Much a great launch down the turn number 1. His top 4 single file out by Isaiah Walters trying up the top side, but he's Donnie cut around the back straight away off of turn number 2. Let's get Brown another yellow here tonight. Looks like it was only him that went around. Actually, we stayed green though. We stayed green. No cautions out for that one as of yet. We'll take a quick replay of what happened there. I think he got tagged there. Not quite sure who it was. I got in left earlier. Donnie Kelly looked like maybe it was got a bit loose. I don't think there was any contact until Donnie Kelly got loose and bam, and inside wall he goes. But no caution. We stayed green from that incident. But here comes Mullen's going to be catching Donnie Kelly here in a few moments' time. So here comes Jim looks inside Donnie Kai, who just was in that wreck right there a few moments ago. As we're working their way to lap number 48 right now. These drivers are trying to get a long run right now, not trying to push too hard at the moment, seems like. There's kind of single file, like I mentioned, these drivers are kind of riding around right now, trying to just get some laps in here currently. We'll see if some things start to change here, but I think these drivers kind of know that the only chance really you have passing here at Texas is really just kind of save your tires and a little bit of a tire advantage maybe later in the run. See, Hunter's here ripping the top side there through 3 and 4. Interesting strategy call there for him. Currently in 5th place, trying to do something a little different than the rest of the field. So I'm not sure when these drivers will have to come up in. I think 30 laps would be around the fuel window limit for these drivers. We'll see that'll change here any moment. Wilkes currently leads right now. They'll just fall back just a little bit here, maybe get past. Is up to check one of these drivers go. That's Hunter Senior at the inside there of Sam Hoff. It's going to look clear for 5th place as he's going to try to work his way up to Connor Zabosian. Dan Wilkes just kind of maintain that gap side by side here for 2nd. Alex Anderson, Jared Skinner. The off return number 2. Down back really Anderson got the momentum. He's going to be able to clear. Yes, he will. You're clear for 2nd. Skinner whip here, checking that dirty air. And Sam Hoff falls back to 7th place now. As Isaiah Walsh just gets up to 6th. And Matt Sisler and Nate Bogus side by side here behind. It's big send there. Nate Bogus the inside of Sam Hoff. Up ahead. Guys making some moves here. Is Anderson gonna try to chase down Daniel Mullock, but turn pretty. Pretty unsuccessful as of now, but we'll see if that will change here in a few moments' time. The top 10 drivers were in single file for the most part. Here, just kind of under a blanket though. Matt Sisler in 9th place, Daniel Mullock in first is Ruben Rose, lap car right there, getting passed by Daniel Mullock. Harrison's closed the gap there. It's Craig Martin trying to close right now. Looks like Connor Zabozzi being passed there from Hunter Sr., but Zabozzi on the inside, not giving up too easily. Still working the bottom of the racetrack right now for that 45 machine. As they're about halfway through the fuel cycle right now, fuel run. As they're watching the outside, Jared Skinner falls back to 6th. It's falling back a little bit on these longer runs. They're watching ripping the top side right now, trying to make it work. A little bit different as they're reeling in now. Daniel Mullock's out in front. Gap now down to 0.3 of a second between Daniel Mullock and Alex Anderson. So here comes Anderson and Hunter Sr. as well. Sr. on the outside gets past Alex Anderson. Hunter Sr. gonna clear there on the exit of turn number 4. Alex Anderson falls down to 3rd place right now. Senior on the outside once again. Alex Anderson trying to get to the inside there and try to get back around. Senior stays ahead. There for a second, right from the top side. And then a long run, the top side looking really good right now. So we'll see if Hunter Sr. is going to be able to catch up to Daniel Mullock here these next few laps, as I think pit window should be opening here shortly for these drivers to come down pit lane. As here comes Senior He has it around turn number 1. He's going to rip the top side. What will he do off of turn number 2, though? Off of turn number 2? Does he have the enough of a run? Doesn't look like he does. There he goes off of turn 4 on the entry of turn number 1. Will he clear? Not quite. It's going to be close. You have a turn number 2. Side by side. Still side by side. You're down in the turn number 3 and 4. But Hunter Sr. will get the job done here off of turn number 4. And he'll take the race lead here tonight. Here on lap number 75 as we're halfway through tonight's race. As when will the pit stops here happen? As they watch us him off on back just a little bit right now. Out front right now. Still have Hunter Sr. He's pulled away a little bit on this longer run. Let's come down pit lane quite yet as we're 36 laps into this fuel run right now. Here comes Unimolic, second place driver coming out pit lane. Same with Connors and Bosian as well. Second and third coming down pit lane. As off the pit lane, looks like Connors and Bosian get ahead of Daniel Molnix. Just barely. It looks like Hunter now down penalty as well into his box. Away he goes right now. Jared's getting also in his box as well. So everyone has come down pit lane. Sam Hoff. Looks like to be the race leader here. Looks like Anderson right on his back bumper as well. Connors goes in Dynamo. It's not too far behind, so the top four and about 1/2 second of each other. So seeing around that system right there. As Hunter about 4 seconds away from Alex Anderson. Our current race leader is Tim Hoff falling back big time there. Falls all the way back to 5th place here from the race lead very quickly. Not sure exactly what happened there. Let's take a replay of that. I think he just naturally lost time there, looks like. Never lost, but I see you're gonna try to chase these drivers down. He has a little bit fresher tires than the rest of the field. And he seems like he's been really good on a long run as well. And we'll definitely watch out for it here tonight. And the rest of the race. Catching up to John Santoro. A quick look at it on the inside. Out in front, Alex Anderson now under attack here from Connor Zabosian. The inside goes to Zabosian right now. Rosen still side by side with Alex Anderson. Anderson not giving up too easily. Mulks is in the picture as well. Same with Nate Bogus and Hunter Sr. chasing these drivers down big time. He's only about 1.3 seconds back from Nate Bogus in fourth. These drivers continue to go side by side, wasting each other's time right now. They're still side by side right now. But racetrack they go slightly as they're still side by side, giving Daniel Williams a lot of their year right now here currently as well, not helping them out at all. As here comes Hunter Sr. He's within now a second of our race leader of Alex Anderson. He's currently working out number 92 as Simon falls back to 7th place now. Bowden and Alex Anderson still side by side. No one able to clear each other here. Got something working well here. Once this rubber getting laid down, you see the darkness of the racetrack on the inside. Anderson pitching on Bowden off big time on the exit of the corner off of turn number 2. Well, more looks take it 3 wide for the race lead here. He's maybe thinking about it. Here comes Senior. He's running the picture. He's up to 4th. You could take 3rd place here. And he's working the top side right now. Here off of turn number 4. This is a dogfight right now for the race lead. As here comes Senior. As looks like Alex Anderson will clear Connors for the race lead momentarily. But Senior up top, crossover move there. Will Anderson go to the block? No, he won't. The Senior has the momentum, has the run off for turn number 2. To the inside he goes. Can you clear Alex Anderson? How hard will Anderson defend? That Senior up the racetrack. Get really tight off for turn number 2. Turn number 4. Off of 4 to the quad oval. Here comes Connors Zabosian. He's going to push Alex Anderson as much as he can on the entry of turn number 1. Anderson is a good entry to turn 1 here. Got to pinch off Hunter Senior as much as he can. Senior up the racetrack. Up the racetrack they go. Contact made. Here comes Zabosian. Huge run off for turn number 2. Will he take it? No, he's going to push Alex Anderson. Anderson, is he cleared yet? No, he's not still. Senior to the inside. The Senior into turn 3 and 4. Up the racetrack they go once again. No contact made. How long can Senior's tires hold on here? It has about 4 lap fresher tires than Anderson's. With Anderson pushing Senior to the limit, it could burn up Senior's tires a little quicker. It looks like Anderson will clear here off of turn number 2. Yes, he will. Anderson back to the point. Senior going to give him a shot into turn number 3 here possibly. He's going to rip the top side now. Going to switch lanes here. Anderson now on the bottom. Senior up top. But Senior flips the outside wall. Here comes now Connors Zabosian. Senior really ripping the top side to the fence right there pretty much. Here off of 4. Big crossover move here. Senior to the inside. Is he going to clear? Yes, he will. Will Anderson try a crossover move? Not quite as Anderson going to get eaten up here from Daniel behind him. Side by side for a second here. Almost to lap 100 here tonight. is still side by side here for second place. Alex Anderson ripping the top side and doing a good job right now up top. Harrison still keeping the Mulks behind him. And Harrison will stay ahead here for now. We're past the 100 lap mark here tonight. We will have one more pit stop if you go green the rest of the way. This final stop could be very, very important. As here comes Willis back to the inside of Alex Anderson, trying to do something here. And what a story also for Hunter Sr. Wrecking out of his heat race. I believe he finished dead last in heat number 2. Worked his way through the field, saved enough tires, and he's been really, really good. Anderson very loose off of turn number 4. He's got to check out the cars behind him, and here comes Nate Bogus. He's up the 4th here. The inside of the Mosing, will he look for 3rd place? Yes, he will. Nate Bogus up to 4th, Ken Wilkes in 3rd, trying to get around Alex Anderson right now here quickly as he can. Side by side once again, Alex Anderson, Daniel Molnix. Molnix on the inside. Anderson not leaving that top side. Right now, it's looking very, very well for him currently. Goes way further out back right now. Same with Daniel Molnix. Nate Bogus moves himself up to 3rd place. Ruben Rodas, lap car right there, kind of in the mix of this one. As not for too far behind, Matt Sisler and Jared Skinner. Skinner on very fresh tires as well. Could maybe impact this race here, at least inside the top 5. As now Hutchinson has a 1.8 second lead over the rest of the field here currently. Anderson now under attack here from Devin from mid. Bogus lost a little bit of time there. He was in 2nd. He wasn't 3rd, excuse me. Now he moves himself down to 5th as these yards on these newer tires catching back up to this main pack. As once again, Anderson up top. Looks on the bottom. Can he actually get around this time? Looks like he'll finally get around Alex Anderson. Anderson may have burnt up his stuff just a little bit too much there. Here comes Connors Mosing as well. Here's we have 39 laps to go. The fuel window, I believe, is open, so the drivers could come down pit lane if they wanted to. Make their last clean flag pit stops of the night, presumably revive for a moment there as Alex Anderson will render third place to Connors Mosing as of now. Was racing pretty hard for a long back. Nate Bogus, Matt Sisler, Alan Santaro, Skyler Jones as well. Well, up ahead, Alex Anderson and Jared Skinner side by side here. Racing really hard for around 5th on back as here comes Anderson down pit lane. Early pit stop here with 37 laps to go. First driver in the top 10 to come down pit lane, it looks like. How will I look out for him in a few moments' time? How much time will Alex Anderson make up here? I don't know if it will be enough, though, really do much. But we shall see. Here, 34 laps to go. No driving down pit lane, I believe it was Dustin Coggan down pit lane right now. You see us still out front with about a 2-second lead over Daniel Molnix. As Westfield coming out pit lane, Devin Molnix coming out pit lane, our second place driver, but just electing to stay out a few extra laps. How long will he stay out? He's going to stay on another lap as well. Hopefully he'll take advantage of that on those fresher tires we'll have in a few moments' time. He's going to pass to Jordan Warnock, I believe, the 28 machine. Will Hunter Sr. come down pit lane this time? Yes, he will. As into the box he goes for his final presumed pit stop of the night. Do stay green. And there he goes out of the box right now. And there he goes as well. Out of pit lane. And he's going to put himself in the 5th place right now as Anderson will be the race leader as everyone kind of coming down pit lane. 30 laps to go right now here at Texas Motor Speedway. Anderson has about 7 lap older tires compared to Hunter Sr. How big of a difference will that be here late in tonight's race? Molk's catching Alex Anderson pretty quick here right now. As here comes Dana Molk's catching up to Alex Anderson right now. We'll see how this plays out here with 28 laps to go for the race lead here currently and possibly the race win. Turn number 1, Dana Molk's will clear easily right now. As he'll clear Alex Anderson. He's going to try to pull away as much as he can right now. You're at the 4th place now. Trying to catch up here quickly. To our race leader here, Devin Molnix with 25 laps to go. Molnix has about a 3-second gap lead here over Hunter Sr. And Molnix hang on here for 25 total laps. It'll be a tough ask here for our race leader. We'll see if that 8 machine can do it. Here comes Hunter Series catching up here with Hans Bosian trying to get around to him. He's going to get around him and Alex Anderson in the same lap right there pretty much. With 22 laps to go now, his sights on Danny Mullen because he got 1.9 seconds. Got down to 1.5 with 21 laps to go. Will be very, very tough. Danny Mullen to hang on here, pick up the race win. You're at Texas Motor Speedway. He'll probably need a late race caution and maybe have a chance here. Hunter Senior has been way too good on these older tires, and guys are not as well. He's been really good on the older tires as well. And also just has the fresher tire advantage as well by about 2 laps. And that is a big, big difference, it seems like, here tonight, here at Texas Motor Speedway. It's got 1.1 seconds right now. It's got near a second right now here with 18 laps to go. And he just needs about half a tenth a lap to get up to Danny Mullen. But it seems like the tires have started to kind of even out here between those two drivers. And also some lap traffic as well in between them. So it would make it challenging for Hunter Sr. and maybe get up to a racer here of Danny Mullen. And there's 17 laps to go right now. Got down to half a second very quickly, closing that gap in right now. Still about half a second right now. Now 0.2 of a second. How will this play out? How aggressive will Hunter Sr. be here late in this race? Big gap behind, about 3 seconds between the top 2 and 3rd place. So there's no one out back that he needs to worry about. But lap traffic gonna be very tough there off of turn number 4. That's gonna slow down Danny Mullen quite a bit. Hunter Sr. around the outside. Here he goes for the race lead. Here with 13 laps to go, lap 138. Senior up top. Mullen has nothing for him. Senior will clear off of turn number 2, but he's a bit loose though. But he drives away on that right rear tire, and he'll take the race lead here with 13 laps to go. Can Daniel Morris challenge back? I don't think he can. He just doesn't have the tires to do so. We'll see. I'm in 11 laps to go right now. Molnix, I think he just has to hope Hunter Sr. makes a mistake in front of him. It's going to be very, very tough to close that gap down here in these closing laps of the race. Some closer battle here. Jared Skinner, Skylar Jones. This is for 6th place right now. Skylar Jones gets past there from Jared Skinner pretty easily there. But pretty much no one else too close together. There's a few drivers, a few cars from each other, but Hunter Sr., what a story for him if this thing goes green the rest of the way and lap traffic doesn't get involved any further tonight. What a story from him tonight. Real digits there right now as well. 7 to go. Hunter Sr. out in front to about the tune of 1.3 seconds back in front of Daniel Molnix. Five laps to go here in the Demo Derby Devin 250 here at Texas Motor Speedway. Hunter Sr. trying to pull out the race win here at Texas Motor Speedway. Got side by side here for 7th place, Nate Bogus and Skylar Jones. Looks like Nate Bogus is going to clear Skylar Jones off of turn number 2. Will Jones try to retaliate in the turn number 3? Not quite able to. Maybe August will stay ahead. Now 4 laps to go here for Hunter Sr. Hunter Sr. a few weeks ago picked up the win at Legacy Atlanta. Like you see, Texas pretty similar to that racetrack somewhat. Now I'm just looking really good here with 3 laps to go. It's 2 laps to go right now here at Texas Motor Speedway. Once here, off of turn number 4, gonna take the white flag here at Texas Motor Speedway for the Demo Derby. Devin, 250. White flag in the air from Barney the Flatman Senior. So that's making it 1.5 miles around here at Texas Motor Speedway to pick up his 2nd win of the Superstar Cup Series season number 4. He's worked his way down the back straight away. He started all the way back in 32nd place after wrecking in his heat race, heat number 2. He worked his way up front, had the long run pretty much guaranteed for him. And is off of turn number 4. Hunter Senior will pick up his 2nd win of the season here at Texas Motor Speedway in dominant fashion in the 2nd half of the race. As Young Mulks will pick up 2nd. Hans Boden will round out in 3rd. Our pulsators, Elk Harrison and Matt Sisler will close together at the line. Harrison will be 4th. Matt Sisler will be 5th. Got Russell Windsor, Dustin Coggin pretty close together here at the line for 11th and 12th. About 3/10 seconds. The second separate those 2 drivers. But most importantly, it's Hunter Senior out in front here, our race winner. Hunter Senior rightfully so burning it down on the front straightaway here tonight. Is now doing the Polish victory lap here at Texas Motor Speedway. As we're going to take a quick little break and we'll speak to our top 5 finishers here in a few moments' time. as we live here from Texas Motor, we get to our top 5 finishers here. You moments time, we're going to speak to our race winner here of Hunter Sr. Oh, Hunter, you got a copy?
Yes, sir.
So you pick up the win here tonight after starting 32nd place after wrecking in your heat race, working your way through the field. Talk us through just kind of how that went and how you're able to save those tires so well.
I don't have any. There's no secret or anything like that to give. I just drove the crap out of it. I love this track. Every time we came here, last 2 seasons, when we raced for the championship last year or the year before, and came here last year and did really great. Just got screwed over by a speeding penalty, but I love coming here. It's my home track and it means a lot to be able to win here. So from the start when we started in the back and we were just pushing our way through the field like it was nothing, I knew there was going to be an opportunity to steal a win tonight. So like I said, there's no secret. There's just just pushing as hard as you can.
Definitely. Well, congrats on your win here tonight at Texas Motor Speedway. Anyone to thank for tonight's win?
Yeah, big shout out to Juicy Spider. Everybody over there. I don't know who's watching, but those guys, they're absolutely amazing. And tonight we had Jared get in the top 10. Sadly Donald and Craig didn't really have that great of a race, but like I say every time, or like I said before, when a Juicy Spider car wins, we all win. So those guys, every single one of them, from Mike and Nick and Jared, Josh, everybody there, Bubba who does our paints, it's, you can't ask for a better group of guys to work with. And so thankful to be working with them, and so thankful to be racing here, and so thankful to be a part of a great organization of people that just someday is going to be really big. And they're not already big. We're an area. You got we got a driver in East in the Coca-Cola Series or esports. So it's amazing, and I can't say thanks enough to them, and thanks to you for the broadcast. I say every single time, and I know it's repetitive or annoying, but I'm gonna love watching your reaction to a lot of it, and have a fun time watching it.
Definitely. Well, congrats on your win here tonight at Texas, and we'll see you next week.
Yes, sir, man. You have a great night. Thanks again.
Thanks, you too. That was Hunter Sr., race winner, picking up his second race win of the season, and the second one on the kind of similar racetracks, Legacy Atlanta and Legacy Texas, kind of similar racetracks to each other. So, somewhat in kind of, but anyways, he'll pick up the race win. I mentioned very, very impressive for him. They're starting all the way back in 31st place. So we'll speak to our second place finisher here of Daniel Molnex, who just seems like the second fastest driver here tonight, just behind Hunter Sr. in a lot longer runs. Not get it done there late. Oh, Daniel, got a copy?
Yeah, I got you.
So you pick up second place here tonight. Just didn't seem like you had enough there for Hunter at the end there. Those kind of last 2 fuel runs. Talk through your kind of those last 2 fuel runs, and do you think you could have done anything differently? Maybe pick up your race or your third race win in a row.
That next to last run, if I was able to clear Alex and not take the whole damn fuel run to get around him, maybe. But I mean, he was running his race, doing whatever. But I mean, he for sure cost me and Connor quite a bit of time there, and that's fine. He can race how he wants to. And then I thought I was in good position. I mean, I did short pit Hunter by a few laps, and I tried to put all the time I could between me and him. I knew he was a little quicker than me. I don't know if it was just on pace or I was using my tire up. Either way, he was a little quicker than I was at the end of the runs, and unfortunately, I caught a lap car at the worst possible time and had to lift, and that's what gave him the run to clear me. He probably would have got around me anyway, but I would have, just common courtesy from lap cars. I mean, you don't want to be the guy that dictates the outcome of a race between leaders like that. But all in all, good run. I'll take second place. I'm pretty sure that still holds me, keeps me the point lead. But yeah, that one may not have won it, but I definitely hate losing it that way. Getting caught up in other other people's I guess unawareness, but it is what it is. Move on to next week. I'm not even sure where we're at next week.
Now we're at the Bristol next week.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, I don't expect to go, light the world on fire there, but I should be able to run, probably top 5 or so.
Yeah, definitely the
But
different pace there.
yeah. Connor's gonna be tough to beat there, so, or he should be. But yeah. All in all, good night. Like I said, I'll kind of hanging my head a little bit about a second place finish, which I may have gotten anyway, but it is what it is. It happens. We'll take it, move on, and learn from this and apply it in the future.
Definitely. Well, anyone I think for tonight's still second place finish here at Texas.
Yeah, I want to thank you, broadcasting. Everybody at Race Deck, we're kind of all over the place as far as kind of the setup adjustments and strategy tonight. And I think we all had a decent run. Well, I think Michael got in a wreck, but I think the rest of the team had a decent run. So we got plenty of speed there. And Sam and the admins putting this on. And that's all I got for you.
Well, congrats on your second here tonight, and we'll see you next week at Bristol.
All right, thank you.
As that was the second place finisher here of Daniel Molnix. We'll bring in our third place finisher here of Connor Zabosian. Hello, Connor, you got a copy?
Yeah, I got you.
So you pick up third place here tonight. Started on pole position and just had a solid truck here tonight. Top 5 pretty much all night long. August through those kind of pit stops and also just your race overall.
Well, I mean, I don't really have a lot of confidence going into this track. I don't tend to be that good at Texas. So I wasn't really coming in with high hopes tonight, but I mean, that pole time was, I don't know where I pulled that from, but I pulled it off somehow. So I kind of surprised myself with that one. Tire wise, I mean, it wasn't like the typical race we see. Like you could kind of go out and get after it, which most of us learned after the first run. I mean, we were able to figure that part out. So from the rest there on out throughout the rest of the race, we were all running a little harder than we typically would at one of these style tracks. I was pretty confident that Daniel and I had the cars to beat early on that, probably about halfway through the race. And I mean, Hunter's always going to be there, so I figured he would have pace for us, but I think he was just stuck too far back on that last restart before it went green to the end. But we got to Alex after one of those pit stops and was not too easy to pass. I think that's probably about the nicest way I could say it in this one, but he held us up quite a bit. Hunter was able to get to us, and Hunter had pit after us, so that tire advantage or that track position advantage we had before that was just gone, and Hunter was able to pull away, and he was able to get around Alex a little easier and get away from us. And then from there on out, I mean, we're all too close in pace to be able to run one another down at the end of these things. So yeah, kind of had that one thrown away. So I don't know, we'll get them next time.
Yeah, definitely a good opportunity for you next week at Bristol. But anyone I think for tonight's good run here in third place?
Yeah, I gotta thank Moran Chevrolet, McQuaid Heating and Cooling, PPG, Painter Supply and Equipment, Michigan Independent Door Company, The Pleasure Zone, Dynamite Machining. Unfortunately, I'm going to have to probably miss Bristol. I got a real life race coming up that I gotta help out with next Wednesday. So unfortunately, it's one of my better tracks, and I'm probably going to have to miss it, but hopefully it comes back around next season.
Yeah, very unfortunate for you there next week. But anyways, we'll see you guys in 2 weeks' time, probably later.
Yep.
Those cons version in the 45 machine. Fortunate for him, missing next week. One of his probably better racetracks overall at Bristol. Obviously, actually, no, 3 weeks because we have an off week, actually, July 29th. We'll see him in Martinsville, so that'll be interesting there. But, anyways, overall, fun race here tonight. Saw little cautions early on, and we had a long green flag run there at the end. I think we had 2 green flag pit stops, I believe, overall. So, fun race here tonight, and obviously, congrats to Senior picking up his second win of the season here at Texas Motor Speedway. Like I mentioned, next up on the Superstar Cup Series is Bristol. Next Wednesday at 8:15 Eastern Time. Then Monday night, we'll be going to Watkins Glen for the top tier racing Backbone Series. Presented by Backbone Candle Company. Overall fun racing tonight, and we'll see you next week on here on the Legends Racing Network.